You said it. When somebody do some wild shit and then you see their car fucked up and you be like, that's why your shit look like that
Exactly.
in this rain.
Yo, that's crazy.
Exactly.
The car behind me, this shit look like the Transformers and shit when they, you know what I mean, or the Terminator when he got his head beat. And you
Right.
driving all
And
crazy,
you
trying
driving
to
all
dip in
crazy
and out of shit,
in
man.
the freaking rain.
That was
So,
crazy.
welcome to Over a Drink Podcast. I am
when
I
we be going, huh?
Rise. My you don't really need them.
Oh,
You
oh,
can if you want to.
We so used to
I
put
like
them
the
on.
I know.
Like
This
that.
is I Rise holding it down for Mike. Mike had a family issue, so Mike went to New York to be with his family. Hope all is well on that front. Mike should be back next week. Dame Adelphia, I don't know if he will be back. Mike keeps saying he quiet quit on us, and I believe that to be true at this point.
Quiet quit.
Quiet quit, like he just
Dang.
don't show up no more.
Right.
But I do have two very special guests with me today. They are longtime friends. We grew up in the same neighborhood. They have a podcast of their own. They are promoters. They're just two dope people. You want to, well, you used to promote.
I
You
did a
do
long
kind of
time
still
ago.
promote things. I'm going to let y'all introduce yourselves. And I'm going to squeeze by you real quick because I just realized I left my notebook. over
Oh,
here.
okay. Hey, everybody. What's up? I am First Class Forever of the... What's the podcast called? Out of Pocket Podcast.
Oh, that's wild right there.
No,
That's
I'm playing.
wild.
I'm playing. Just a little humor.
That's wild.
Just a little humor. And my co-host right here with me, Jay Ryder. What's up, Jay Ryder?
What's happening, everybody?
So we came to hold our girl down because she she came by our studio last week, made our shit very interesting, talking
her
about
thing.
everything
She
that
did her
talked
thing.
about. So you know what I mean? We gotta return the favor. Then she just gonna leave out like I'm cracking up. But anyway, wait. Oh, I was about to say it's Tuesday. It's not. It's Monday.
It's Monday.
It's a very rainy Monday, and you just getting off?
I am.
Okay.
Whenever you see me in this kind of fatigue right here, I'm just
you're
getting
just
off.
getting off,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, traffic was a little hectic in here. I didn't realize this place was here. I thought it was much further out
Oh nah.
than it was. But yeah, it was but it was still hectic. You know, what is this? Old York Road at some point is just like one line.
Right.
And you just never, ever get past. So you know you gotta finazzle, get past all that traffic. So now we here.
Throw this gum up.
So now we here. So what's going on a Monday?
I'm back. See, just that fast. You introduce yourself, both of y'all?
Yes, we did.
All
I didn't introduce myself.
Oh,
Tanya
wait, wait.
introduced- she
Tanya
introduced
lying.
for me, you know. But I just
All right,
said
go ahead,
I'm
Jay.
Jay Ryder.
Yes, Jay
And
Ryder.
a lot of you know me, a lot of you don't. But been a Philly promoter about 21 years now, or something like that. And I try to keep good events popping for the city. So you can follow me at Jay Ryder, JAYRIDER _events if you want to see what's popping. You know what I'm saying?
So I appreciate them being, hey, Nelly. Appreciate them being here with me today because I say it often, I don't want to be a solo talking head. This seems easy. It really is not, especially if you by yourself. So I don't like just talking, even though it's only an hour. But we're going to get right into it. This is called
Let's get
Over a
into
Drink.
it. Oh,
Yeah,
I know Jay Ryder
they
last week on
forcing
his,
me.
you ain't
on
got to
his
threaten me
show
with a good time.
said that he was not drinking, but today is International Whiskey Day.
Yes, it is.
I will say I'm going to let y'all pour your own troubles. I don't even drink brown anymore, but it's International Whiskey Day.
Shit, that's all I drink is
This
Knobs
girl
Creek.
here,
So
she
I got
drink
the Knobs
everything.
Creek for my girl
This
T.
is all I drink is
Last
Knobs
week, all
Creek.
she drunk was 1738. The week before that, all she drunk
you want
was
more
whatever's in there. No, I'm gonna pour this little
Pour
drop in
your
there.
own troubles, like I said. Here's the
I'm
top.
gonna pour. I pour a lot in
Oh,
there.
here,
I mean,
wait a minute. Hold
poured a
on.
lot
Like
in
y'all
there.
trying to
I mean,
show
you
me
don't
up.
gotta
Like,
drink it
what's
all at
going
once.
on? Y'all trying to show
Thank
me
y'all.
up.
Some
Wait a
of
minute, we
the-
gotta do a little
it's over a
toast.
drink.
Over a
Yes,
drink.
I like
Yes.
this theme. Over a drink
Yes,
podcast.
over a drink.
But I mean, I got a drink.
Yes, we are the Drive Time at 5 show. Ooh, I like this little smoke maple.
That tastes all right. Tastes all right.
So, International Whiskey Day, which is today, March 27th. International Whiskey Day also supports Parkinson's disease research and awareness. Did y'all know that?
No.
We didn't.
So, this day was proposed in 2008, selected in 2009 at the Whiskey Day Festival in Northern Ireland, and it was created in honor of the British whiskey writer Michael Jackson. Not the pop icon,
Okay.
the British whiskey
Figure that.
writer, who also struggled with Parkinson's disease, which is why they do a lot of it supports research and all that about Parkinson's.
Okay.
It's different from World Whiskey Day, World Whiskey Day
is in May, right?
It's the third Saturday of May every
See, I
year.
know
Okay,
that one.
see?
I know that.
Yeah,
So
you're
real
on
quick,
point.
because
I know that
so
one.
and the funny thing is when I realized it was Whiskey Day, I said I should have asked Nate to join me since he worked for Beam Centauri,
Right.
which I also did a brief stint with, and I learned whiskey with the E refers to grain spirits distilled in Ireland and the U.S.
I like your research.
Whiskey
right?
without the E
Okay.
refers to spirits that are Scottish, Canadian, and Japanese grain.
Hmm.
Bourbon is a
Interesting.
type of whiskey. So all bourbons are whiskey, but all whiskeys are not bourbons.
Got you.
So bourbon needs to be a 51% corn mash, and that's what gives it the sweet flavor. It also must be aged in new charred oak barrels, and it cannot contain any additives or colorings. And I say new because when they age alcohol, they often age it in casks that wine has sat in or other spirits. But for it to be a bourbon, it has to be a brand new charred oak barrel. Couldn't have it had anything in it before.
Like that.
And to be a straight bourbon whiskey, it has to be aged for a minimum of 2 years, and it must be distilled at 160 proof or 80% alcohol by volume, aged until it's no more than 125 proof or 62.5% alcohol by volume, and before it's bottled, because we're drinking the bourbon. Bourbon is diluted and filtered down to no less than 80 proof or 40% alcohol by
90
volume.
proof right here.
So bourbon doesn't need to come from Kentucky. That's a misconception. However, unless if it to be designated as a Kentucky bourbon, it must come from Kentucky. So we got this 80 proof Knob Creek smoked
90.
maple.
It's 90.
Oh yeah, 90 proof. I'm sorry.
Got the big
Tastes a
boy.
little syrupy, but I like that.
Well, yeah.
Oh, this is all
Well,
right.
the maple flavor gives it this syrup,
Yeah.
but the other one that I drink, it has a 9.
Oh yeah, I was
Right
gonna
here.
I was gonna
Yeah.
get that one, but like I
But,
said,
I mean, I drink them all, but
I don't drink brown
she
anymore, so
drink
I was
them all.
nervous about that because the other one is also 100 proof.
yeah, that one is 100 proof.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
yeah.
And you
Oh,
only,
yeah.
and honestly, with that Knobs Creek, you only probably need a
Couple
shot
drops.
and a half, and you are where you need to be.
I used to drink Knobs. I actually have an engraved bottle from when I went down to visit the distillery.
Nice.
So what y'all do this weekend?
I was away.
That's
with
right. With your grandkids.
Yeah, with the grandkids
Okay.
and my daughter. We was in Florida, which, you know what? I love Florida, but I can't do that fucking walking, y'all. Listen, I
Florida-
got a blister on my
Florida's all
foot.
right for me.
It,
What you had to walk for? Like,
She
where
was
was
in
you?
Walk
Disney.
around
You
the
done Disney?
park.
with-
She was
Oh,
in
you done
Disney.
Disney. All right, now.
you gotta keep walking, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
the ride right here. Then you got to wait, but then, and then you.
Yeah,
oh.
it's a lot of walking.
Listen, by the second day, like they wore me out, I stayed in the hotel and I just chilled. I didn't get the Epcot because I was over it. Yeah, it was too much walking.
Oh, shit.
And don't get me wrong, like I love doing things with my grandkids. It's just that Disney shit. This is
I was
a
wondering
lot.
why you was a little darker. You're a little darker.
Yeah, she's in
Am
the
I?
You're a little shade
Oh.
darker. Yeah.
All right, well,
I was
hopefully my shit come back because you know I'm caramel.
Yeah, I was wondering why you was a little dark and shit. I didn't know you went away and shit.
What you do
Be
this
honest,
weekend, J.
I
Rod?
did absolutely nothing. Like, I haven't been out since Friday. Saturday, I didn't do anything. I went and got my grandbaby and didn't do nothing. You know, yesterday I cooked and
What you cook?
some baked chicken.
Oh, all right, okay, all
Vegetables, nothing major.
I
And
mean,
then
well, shit,
that
that's
was
enough.
it. Then I had to get ready to, like I said, go hit that clock for the white man. I told you, I'm trying to get away from that. Like,
I
I'm
know
telling
that's
you,
right.
I'm getting away from that very soon, man. I'm telling you.
I did.
That's a
I had two friends celebrating birthdays this weekend. Shout out to Sean and shout out to Mr. Man Frisbee. Last night was Mr's jam session at City Winery.
Oh, I know,
That
man.
was
Oh,
such a
damn.
good time. It was a party. He
You
brought.
were there?
Oh, I was there. I go to all the jam sessions. My daughter likes to go, so that's something me and her do
Nice.
together. I actually bought 3 tables, so we had 12. We was 12 deep in there.
Oh,
It
wow.
it sold out. It was his 10th anniversary.
Oh, that was decent.
It was definitely a good
Nice.
time. He brought Terrell Hicks through as a surprise.
I saw that
Yeah.
on your live. I was
That's nice,
wondering where you
man.
was at.
Yeah, I was at City Winery. She's gonna be coming
she
back.
always somewhere.
Yeah,
is.
Terrell Hicks is going to be coming
Terrell's
back in
always
June
somewhere.
30th at City Winery. If anybody's interested, I'm not always somewhere, but I do
Yeah,
plan on
nah,
being
I'm saying
outside once the weather breaks.
You be at the dope shit, I should say.
Well, you
I
know,
mean,
you
I
be at
don't-
all the dope
I'm
shit.
going to start being outside because I be inside a lot.
Hey,
I've been
Anya!
inside. I've been inside a lot, but I'm
Yeah,
coming out.
I'd rather be at all the
Coming out.
dope shit.
I mean,
really.
especially when it's spring and summer, I like to be outside. I'm a real
Right.
Gemini. I like my by myself time, but honestly, prefer to be up under somebody, anybody, like
Chilling.
chilling. Like I'm serious. Like if I find that one person that I'm always with, I might be getting on their nerves.
So
But
it's something dope going on at the Punchline tonight, correct?
yes,
It
I was definitely going to bring that up.
is.
So my brother Skills is in town.
It is.
He is going to be recording his podcast, and he's going to have the guests. His guests are going to be Freeway and Petey Crack.
Right.
Nice.
Seen
And
that.
then at the end of his podcast, he's going to do hip hop trivia. So
Listen,
his,
that
so
little
his
snippet
podcast is called
hilarious.
his podcast is called Hip Hop Confessions, and then
Mhm.
so the trivia is going to be all about hip hop. Yes, if y'all saw the snippets I was promoting, it's going to be a good time. The funny thing about Hip Hop Confessions is I'm not sure what made
This is
Skills
funny.
name his podcast that it started, but on the road when he and I used to travel with Jeff, we used to always have what were called Hip Hop Confessions.
That's Jazzy Jeff. She's talking
Right,
about.
right,
I told
right,
you she
right,
was
right,
around
right,
all
right.
the dope
So
ass
right,
people.
so right,
Yeah.
so right. She's name dropping, right? When I used to travel with Jeff, you know, she's calling
Okay,
him by his first
DJ
name.
Jazzy Jeff.
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah,
that's
she's-
my favorite ex boss.
She's
Like, that's
dope.
Jeff.
She's dope.
Right.
She's really
But,
dope,
She-
y'all.
When
Real
she used
life.
to travel with Jeff, meaning Jazzy Jeff,
Yes.
like the DJ.
We would always play
Jazzy
like the
Jeff.
Hip Hop Confessions game and talk
Mhm.
about things that people didn't know were our either hip hop pet peeves, things we really liked or didn't like about hip hop. Like my hip hop confession was at one time, I think this is when we were in South Africa. I said my hip hop confession was I'm not really partial to female MCs. I have some female MCs that I love,
Me too.
like Sweet Tea for sure.
Mhm.
Queen Latifah because she's a triple threat. Like there are Rod Digger
Yeah.
first of all
Yes.
because she's a
Rod Digger.
lyricist. So there are a lot of newer Rhapsody. There's a lot of female
like
MCs that I
Rhapsody.
love. But overall, I just never had a.
Well, I did
Something
because
to
I
your-
love Roxanne Shante. She is.
I love.
She has got to
I
be
was listening to her
the
show
best.
on my way here.
Like the best. Like I love Roxanne Shante. She's one of my top females. Like her and Foxy. Because I love Foxy Brown, and I think I like her because she's a
I like
Virgo.
Foxy. You know,
But
Foxy's cool.
Foxy correct. Like she.
I'm not
really-
saying she
really
can't. I
correct.
We're gonna
just-
see.
you know what it
And I love
We're
her.
gonna see because she be in AC this
Right, but you know
Saturday,
what? But see, here's
and
the
I'm
thing.
gonna check it out.
No,
and
but here's
see.
the thing. No, here's the thing with Foxy. Like she's really misunderstood, and I can almost guarantee when she go on stage, they probably boo a little bit. You know, Philly, they give people a hard way to go. No, they listen. She was at the last show that I attended that Foxy was at. Bad.
Paul Yams is
Booed her
watching.
like they didn't even give her a chance. I believe it's at the Lake Court Center.
Well, that
Really?
could be because
Yeah.
if the last show she did was recently, she's of a different age demographic. Like her songs still slap.
Her
But
shit be
see, here it comes
jumping.
with this is my thing with
Right.
female MCs. The whole sex sells thing. At some point,
Right.
I don't want to hear about your pussy. I
Right.
don't.
know.
I'm 48 at this point. Okay, it's good, it's great. Awesome. Like if I was in my
Right.
20s, I mean, I could rap about my pussy being good all day. At 48, I don't know who wants to hear that. And
So
it's-
can I ask you a question? So like
Yeah,
to have
go
a
ahead.
banging song right now as a female artist, what we talking about?
I just think that there's so much to talk about, and there like you could be versatile. You can do both. You can be a sex symbol and have bars.
True. You know.
Oh, they
that's
might
true.
call me corny then, cause I like them fucking what's them city
Listen,
girls
wait,
and shit.
But listen, I'm
Do
not
you like
shitting-
them for the appearance?
No, I
or
like
do you
I like
the
that.
city
and
girls
beats,
are-
I like all that
the
shit.
city girls are in
Telling
their
you.
You know what?
20s.
Yeah,
So
like,
yeah, I
right.
expect
like
them to
that
rap
shit.
about that. 10 years from now, I'm not gonna. At 58, I'm not gonna want to hear
Right,
it. I don't know if
right.
they're gonna want to rap about that in
Right.
their 30s.
Right.
But
That's true.
I love a strip club. I love a good strip club, and that shit slaps in the strip club. It
Right.
has its time and place.
Yeah, them beats and
So-
shit, just like the what's the young girl? Don't play with it. Don't play with it. That,
Oh,
Oh,
Lola
Lola
Brooke.
Brooke, that shit
yeah.
be
banging.
Listen,
Okay.
no, it do be
But
banging.
she's
it do be
a
banging.
spitter. She got.
Don't play with it. Don't
lyrics.
play with it. Don't play with it.
That's my
Yo,
song
like
right
when you
there.
hear that, you
shit
be like,
knocking.
okay.
That
You be like,
beat
all right.
knocking. I'm telling you.
It do though. It do.
It
It
do.
do.
So in the news, let's.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at
Let
that.
me finish
Look
mine
at
so I
Jay
can catch up to Jay
Ryder.
Ryder.
Y'all done corrupted me, man. I was trying to chill.
No, that's that knobs. I'm telling you, knobs is
I was,
addictive.
I was chilling.
So I know
you
y'all heard about this because this is where I'm confused. The tap water in Philadelphia.
Oh Lord,
Oh
have
my
mercy.
So
God,
first of
I'm so
all,
sick
I'm
of
a
him.
little
I'm so
upset
sick
because
of
I didn't
him.
I didn't find out about this spill in Bucks County that happened. Oh yes, I heard the remix, Anya. I love the remix with Lotto and
Young Miami.
Young Miami.
Yeah.
I
heard
love
that.
the remix
I-
with
I like that.
you know what I'm saying. But the tap water in the city. So on Friday there was a spill of 8,100 to 12,000 gallons of a water-based latex finishing solution.
I like her research.
This
I
happened
like
at the
doing that. That's what I'm
Trinseo
talking
Altugas
about,
Chemical
boy.
Facility in Bristol.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
60,000 gallons of contaminated water have been collected so far.
Mhm.
And they're saying that this will not affect our water because everything that's in our system now has already been filtered and prepared. So everybody that was running out and buying water, they said all you had to do
you
was
know
fill up
what?
pitchers in your from your
That-
home and
That's
put
what
it in
they
your
said.
fridge.
But my thing is this. This shit was like, what's that movie? Day After Tomorrow. Motherfuckers was pushing people and motherfuckers got shot
They
up
was
Willow
doing like-
Grove.
but-
Like, that shit got crazy yesterday.
So
Yes.
here's my point on
crazy.
this.
Shelves empty of
How
water.
do we know at what time? Like,
So
that's my thing.
that's what I was
How
about
do
to
we
say.
know?
Yeah, 11:59.
Because at
At
11:59,
It's gonna
shit
be
is
good
supposed to
until
change.
11:59.
Because 12 o'clock
But
is
after
now
that-
the 28th. That's why. So they.
Right.
So does that mean
I
on the
don't
28th
get
it's
it.
not safe? Like that's what I don't understand.
Man, that shit
Where
been
does that logic and
contaminated all
rationale
our
come in?
lives, man. But
Right.
fuck that.
I'm not understanding.
And
what-
people was rushing out
Ali
the
Baba.
water.
Oh,
That's
y'all
how I
was
feel.
fighting
That
Are
shit
you
and
been
gonna
shit.
bathe in
contaminated.
it? Because
Right, so
if you
even if
can't
you buying all
drink
this
it-
water, you still gotta take a bath, and that's
Let
the
me tell you
same
something.
dirty
That's
ass
the same
water.
shit they
That's the
say
same nasty
about
dirty
Mexico.
water.
Don't
Right.
drink the water, but you washing with that motherfucking water. And what I'm saying is, so if
Exactly.
that water touch your skin, that means you're gonna melt like the Wicked Witch. Yeah, I'm dying.
don't
I don't get that
understand
shit.
this.
I don't get it.
they definitely
You know?
were acting like they were with the toilet
Yes,
paper.
I
I've
don't
seen some
get
empty
that shit.
shelves.
I mean, I stopped drinking spigot water like for a while. Like I don't even do. Well, now this is what I want to
I'll
say.
drink that
Like
shit.
if I'm in the bar and they got
Yeah,
ice,
about
they
to
probably
say,
get
there
it.
you go.
The
In
ice from
any
the spigot water,
restaurant in the
right? And that's
city, if
cool.
you ask for water, you
but
getting
just
it out
me
the
personally,
spigot.
like I don't even have an ice cube tray in my crib. I like, and
I
that's
got
because I
ice
like to
cubes.
buy ice. But other than that, like
I
it's
got
the
ice.
same
I use
water.
spigot water ice.
See, I
Spigot.
use spigot water ice. I
You know what I'm
love
saying?
spigot water
Spigot.
specifically out of the bathroom for whatever reason. Water in your
The
bathroom. Water in your bathroom
It'd
is
be
always
cold.
Ah,
It'd be cold.
It's the
Yeah.
coldest in the house. It's
Y'all
colder
gonna
than
think
the
I'm
kitchen
nasty
sink.
as shit. Like in the middle of the night when I don't feel like going downstairs, I go like this on the sink.
Yeah, listen. I don't
Drink
think you
the shit
I
out
nasty.
think
that
we
cold
all
Nigga,
do.
that's
shit.
I think
me.
we all do. I think.
I
we
mean,
all
if I'm brushing my teeth, I'm rinsing and spitting
yeah,
that way.
I think
So
we all do.
when I wake up at night, I'm not going all the way
ain't
to the
never allowed that
kitchen.
water to be
I'm
cold as
going in the
shit.
bathroom.
Me
That
too.
water is ice cold and it's delicious.
But do you think that's the water that it be flushing? See, I'm creepy like that.
Nah,
I don't know
The
because when you
systems
flush the
are
toilet, that
all-
might be the water that's coming up
No,
out the
when you
sink.
flush the
I don't know.
toilet,
So
it
we might be
goes
drinking
down-
dookie water.
There's an
I
intake
don't
and an
know.
output. We are not
Nah,
drinking.
We don't
drinking
know
water.
this though. We don't know. We just we you know what I mean? We speculate. We don't know where that water be coming from. I don't
We
know.
still alive. And
Well,
we've
we
been drinking
are.
that
We
shit
are.
forever.
And
so.
whoever drank water yesterday, I did not hear or see anything on social media that somebody is fucked up right
But you-
now because
you know
the
what
other
I'm not
day-
because I was
But you
drinking
know what
water
they
up
say?
until I
What
heard that.
the
Matter of fact, I
like
drank water
what's
out the
in the
tap
water? They
today.
say latex though.
Yeah,
How the
how the
fuck
fuck
they
latex?
latex?
Yeah, I don't know.
So because the
That I
treatment,
don't
the
know,
treatment
y'all.
facility,
Whoa.
I guess it makes latex or latex based products. I don't know,
That's
but
just
allegedly the chemical that was spilled is not harmful to humans, and I say allegedly because they really haven't found any tests
Thing
to
that
prove
Right,
otherwise.
exactly.
So my thing is, why put some shit out there if y'all ain't 100% sure? Y'all
'Cause they-
just wanted to
'cause you
scare
gotta let the
motherfuckers and
people-
had them
you have-
acting crazy.
Because
Yeah,
they
you
have
gotta
to
let
let
the
the
people
people know
know.
that the water
Yeah.
source has been infiltrated by another source.
Oh, I said the cases of water gonna be $20 and
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
It was like
Oh no,
the
I know
bar
it's gonna be
sugar. Oh, it's
somebody
gonna
out
be
here
$7.
with
You
water,
know,
yeah.
water went up, dog. Like motherfuckers profit off of everything they can,
Yes.
man. I'm telling you.
Speaking
is
of
true.
profits,
That is true.
today in court, 300 Swifties, which are Taylor Swift fans, they're in court in LA fighting Ticketmaster, alleging that they're alleging that Ticketmaster engaged in fraud,
I saw that.
price
I heard of
fixing,
that. Oh shit, hold on. Let me see.
antitrust,
And with
God
Drake.
damn, I left him in
and
the car. I'm about
violations. They
to-
claim that Ticketmaster charged sky-high fees and sold tickets to
Yes.
scalpers
Dog.
who resold them at higher prices. They also claim that Ticketmaster is a monopoly and owns
Mhm.
70% of the market and takes advantage of fans. So there's another case.
Mm.
Yeah.
Drake fans in
Drake,
Canada,
yeah, Drake fans.
They filed
I
a
read
separate
that.
lawsuit in Canada alleging that Ticketmaster knew there were going to be 2 shows in Montreal,
Yeah.
but they kept it
Mhm.
quiet to boost
Oh,
the
my
demand.
God,
So
man.
I'm trying to
That's-
figure out how I can join this
amazing.
damn class
Yeah,
Yeah, you
lawsuit,
need to. Yeah, you need
even
to
though
do
it's
that.
Canadian, because when I was looking to buy my Drake ticket, I noticed there were 4 shows in New York
Yeah. Mhm.
between Brooklyn and Manhattan,
Yeah.
4 shows in LA between
Mhm.
LA and Inglewood,
Yeah.
4 shows somewhere, 2 in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
2 in Atlanta. There was like a lot of different markets where there were 2. And then all of a sudden, they released a 3rd show in the places where there were 2, a 2nd show in the places where there were 1. and two
No.
more shows.
Not only that, there was more shows. They were much cheaper. That was the crazy part.
So
That's where the loss.
when you log in, it says tickets start at $69.50. I did not see no
Well,
$69.
that's where
And I was in that
that's
line,
what
that little
the ones
green
I need to
man
find.
walking on Ticketmaster.
$69.50.
I ain't seen
wanna
no
find
tickets.
those.
I didn't see no $69.50 tickets.
Me either. I
Not in
think
the
that was the
200
fees.
levels. Not the fees.
Yeah,
was
the
most
fees.
definitely
Yeah,
$69.50.
that's crazy, man.
Fees on my ticket, I think, was 100 and something. So
Wow, like where? Like who the fuck?
I don't know,
And
but I'm
that's how
about to
they
see if I
get you
can
with the,
join
like,
this
the
class
little
action suit.
surcharge and the fees.
So let me
it's
tell you
like,
something
that
though.
shit-
This
that's
is
crazy,
funny.
man.
I'm cheap. I ride down to the motherfucking stadium and get my ticket. When I see all them extra fees, I'll be like, no, I'm gonna ride down there because they only gonna charge you one thing, and that's it. But other than that,
So I could have done that. Now that I
Yeah.
think about it,
You
that I
know,
was
I
in my
ride
car
down
at
there.
2
Yeah, I
o'clock.
ride
I
down
wasn't thinking. I pulled over in the parking lot. Was like, I'm going to see Champagne Poppy. I don't be standing for too many people, but unfortunately, I do stand for him. And I needed to be in the building, and I needed to not just be in the building. I didn't want to be in the 200 level. I can't even do that.
we can.
I no physically can't. Even when I worked at the Link
Yeah.
and when I worked at Wells Fargo,
don't
I
do
would tell them
anything
I
to
can't
say
be on that
Never
level.
no
'cause-
200 for me.
I
I don't
get
give a
dizzy.
fuck if this shit is
Yeah.
$3. I'm not sitting
Yeah,
in
I
200
can't.
ever.
I can't
Can't
do
do
it.
it.
I seriously, I have vertigo. I get dizzy and shit. Like
You
I'm
can't
not
do
even
it.
fucking around. So I need to be figuring out how I can join this Ticketmaster class action suit because I spent a bag on my Drake ticket.
Oh wait, question. Did you go see Future?
I did not. And let me tell you, Future tickets were cheaper, and I actually saw some $70 200 level tickets. I wasn't trying to do that. There was
a
100.
show.
See, my son told me he heard it was a wax show.
I gotta start.
And I didn't go see Future because
heard it was a
Future
good show.
I love. I knew who else did I know was going to be ESTG. I'm not a whole bunch familiar with him. That's my youngest son's favorite, so he wanted to go.
Wait, what's the name?
ESTG.
Yes,
And I knew
Okay.
G Herbo was going to be there.
Oh, yeah,
and I
Herb.
do love Herbo.
Yeah, Herb.
But I was, and Future gives a great show. I've seen Future perform.
I fuck with Future. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me tell you, I say it all
I
the
fuck
time, and
with
people
Future.
hate when I say it. That's my favorite misogynist. I love
Listen,
Future.
I
I
like-
love me
look.
some Nevadius.
I fuck with Future.
Nevadius.
He got some beautiful skin. He got a beautiful
got some-
smile.
Yeah, he do a
His
lot
hair
of
be
stuff.
on point.
Yeah, Nevadius, yeah, he active.
He's a lot smarter
He's
than
very
people
active out
think
here.
just because he rhyme
Right.
about bullshit.
But no, I actually YouTubed it and I saw some of it. I know he bought Meek out. It looks like
figured as
Freeway was
much.
there as well. So I saw just a little snippet. I was trying to see if he sung "Wait for You" because I needed to hear that.
Like that song? Yeah, I fuck with that
I
joint.
run that shit in a hole.
I
It's
like-
crazy.
I like- I ain't gonna lie, I like that.
That's my go-to in the bar when I take
I
over
run
touch
it
tunes.
in
I'll
a
be like,
hole.
all right.
I ran this shit that like people don't even like the song because of me. When they come on, they be like, "Oh God."
Yeah, I like that joint.
I run that song in the hole. But yeah, that's what I went on YouTube to see if I
I didn't even go
to
on
see him singing
YouTube to
it.
look at it
I
because
like it.
the
I like that
whole
song.
Future and Friends had me like, all right, what friends? Because I like Future,
Right.
but I was like, what friends? I need to
Well,
know who these
there you
friends
go.
are. Because some of the younger artists, not that I'm not a fan of, the shit don't move me.
You know
Like-
I'm old because I don't. When I seen that shit say EST, I'm like, oh, they bought EST out there
With
motherfucker?
Future?
That shit say
Nigga.
I said the same thing.
ESTG. I'm like,
And
oh
you know
yeah.
what's
I
funny?
don't fuck-
I got a habit of
I ain't
calling
gonna
people
lie.
by their real name. I was like, why Rob here?
Yeah.
Yo,
I was like, Rob.
right, wrong EST. See,
Yeah.
that's how you
I
know
fuck-
we in a different age demographic.
Yeah, I don't
We
know them
definitely
guys.
in a
Yeah,
different
He
age.
popping, huh? ESTG, he's popping.
He's
artist?
popping, actually.
I know nothing
Yes,
about
according
him.
to my 16-year-old son,
Well,
shout out to A
I
Son
know
Allah,
nothing about
he's
him.
popping. He got a song that they run. He definitely got a song that a couple songs they run on Sirius that actually the songs sound the same when they come on the beat. So,
You know.
which is funny because people
Yeah.
always say, "Oh, that shit sound the same," and I'm a person of an older generation that can actually dissect and decipher and be like, "No, it don't sound the same. This is that. This is that. This person is that person." Like, yeah, I used to have these debates all the time with Skills when we was on the road about the mumble rap, and even with Jeff. I remember when we first started
That's
doing
Jazzy
shows
Jeff, y'all.
in the South, I was hyped when he had to play these records, and he used to be like, but to see the reaction, like
Right.
I love Southern Trap. I'm a Gucci Mane, T.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. I like all them
Jeezy.
guys. I ain't gonna lie.
I
Yeah,
like
I'm a
some
fan.
of them.
I like all them guys.
I'm a Future
I like
fan.
all them motherfuckers.
So
I like
and,
all them.
and more local news.
Local news.
So I saw
What's
I
local?
saw this was interesting. There was a shooting at the Joshua House Apartments on Welsh Road, right?
Oh shit! I used to live in them, James.
Okay, so
Yeah,
4
yeah.
males were breaking into cars, and the residents said, "No, the fuck you won't."
Not up here.
2 residents
Wow.
came out bucking. So
As they should.
at least one person got hit. A 19-year-old showed up at Nazareth Hospital but he was so bad they had to airlift him to Temple, which is a
Damn.
trauma center, and he's at Temple in critical condition.
Mm.
I say it all the time. These young folks think they're gonna keep and apparently the four thieves had guns too. Y'all keep thinking y'all gonna take shit from people.
No, that ain't
People don't
happening.
want. Hey,
Mm.
Yamin, blessings to you. Yamin's another
People
person I used to
work.
travel with Jeff. Yamin was there for
Hey,
our hip hop
Yamin.
confessions in South Africa. He knows.
Mm.
Yamin
South
knows
Africa. You hear her though? South
Yamin's one of
Africa.
those people that knows a lot about me and knows a lot of my secrets. That's big bro for real.
Oh yeah, I gotta talk to you.
No,
You know
no,
a
nobody
secret?
needs to talk
It's
to
like,
Yamin.
I'm playing.
But
I'm
yeah,
playing.
like these kids is crazy. Like people are not having it. Like I was watching a TV today and I saw a commercial for Sherelle Parker who's running for mayor, and she said
Mhm.
that she started this initiative to hire 300 police to take back our streets. And I'm like,
They not.
hiring 300 police, you're just going to hire 300 people who had their feelings hurt in high school, and they're going to be just as corrupt as anybody else in the damn department.
Or scary.
Michael Jackson, old mumble R&B. You know what?
It's so many mayors running.
Yes.
It's like
I can't keep up with
15 motherfucking mayor candidates.
I
Like,
can't keep
It's
up
a
with
lot.
them.
Right now, I'm feeling Jeff Brown, the ShopRite guy.
all right, you know what? I'm glad you said that.
Mostly because
Why?
I'm about to tell you why.
Let me
Yeah.
just say
Mostly
this.
because he brought jobs and supermarkets
You
to
know.
food deserts in the
And
community.
guess what?
So we talking about 52nd Street.
I
Jeff Brown.
fuck with Jeff Brown. Don't get me wrong.
52nd and
Me and
Parkside.
Jeff Brown just
Yes.
text
Okay.
each
He
other
also had the
yesterday.
one on Haverford Avenue that ended
Okay.
up closing after COVID.
All right.
Me and Jeff Brown just text each other yesterday. No bullshit.
Okay.
And
And he talk about
you
I'm
know,
name dropping.
see, this is
Right, you see that?
this ain't the out of pocket. You know, I get out of pocket, but
You can get out of pocket.
Listen.
It's the crossover.
Yeah,
you
I
know what?
mean,
To
And you
me,
drinking,
this is
so I know
all
you're gonna
drinks,
get out of
so go
pocket.
I feel like that shit was like he knew he was coming for this shit. So it's like, make sure. But then again, I can't say that. I really can't say that. It's like I can't say nothing bad about it. He always like looked out for me. Like
I'll be
you
honest,
know.
I don't know him well enough, and I'm just getting into his platform. But I know he brought jobs to the community.
He definitely
Mhm.
did.
I know he
everybody
brought
that came
food
out of
to
prison, he
food
made sure they
deserts.
got jobs.
Exactly, like he hires
Like,
felons and
I
stuff like
can't
that.
say nothing bad about Jeff.
I
ain't
do
gonna lie.
know that he had a commercial where apparently he did something with Michelle Obama that made it seem it wasn't whatever it was. So-
She supposed to have been on his ass, right? She didn't like him or whatever. supposed to happen
Whatever.
or
I just
something.
know
Yeah.
Alan Dom is the one who shed light on that, and I'm not a fan of Alan Dom. I don't. People.
I knew nothing
people-
about him until he
People
started
say
running.
he's a slumlord. I
Right.
don't know. I just know that he brought a lot of condos and density to the city, and fuck all that. Fuck
Okay,
all that.
hold on. He
turning
bought a
my
lot of
neighborhood-
condos and did what?
That's my point.
Oh,
Fuck all
I
that.
was about to
right,
say.
right,
all
Turning,
right.
turning
right.
my neighborhood into wannabe
Right.
Brooklyn and
Yeah,
all these
right.
fucking
Yeah,
entitled
there
ass
you
white
go.
folks.
Yeah.
A bitch had nerve to ask me, well, and all the time I lived here, I said, well, I'm 48. I'm a lifer around these parts.
There you go.
I
Bitch
know
trying
that's
to,
right.
trying to tell me that when I was coming out of the St. John Newman Way to turn on Poplar, beep, beep, that's not a two-way street. Bitch, you're
Bitch, I
wrong.
always been-
There's a stop sign at this end and a stop
They
sign
don't
at
know
this end.
though. They don't
That
know.
means it's
They
a
don't
two-way
And you know
street.
what? They got the
They
right
don't
one
know.
in there. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
All that
Whoa.
means is that
Hell no.
eventually that street's going to be one way because the white folks is going to complain and turn that shit into a one-way street.
Crazy, man.
So-
Even where I used to live
Cringe.
at in Pentown, I look at what these people paying for
The
rent.
real
I
Pentown.
crack
He
up.
lived in a real
Right,
Pentown.
right,
They
yeah.
didn't
right.
do too much.
Right. They
Too
didn't
much
do too much
renovation.
of nothing in
And
there.
Man, listen.
And like you can't tell them they live in Center City. That's housing from where
That
we
shit was high
but
back
when
then.
we-
Y'all was fucking
That shit was high
Carlton
back
Banks
then
and them
for
back
sure.
then. Cause that shit was high back then, living in that.
On some
motherfucker,
real
though.
shit,
Right.
everybody.
Your shit, yeah, y'all
it
motherfuckers
wasn't that expensive.
living a lifestyle
It
of
was
rich and
expensive
famous.
for
Yes,
the
it
time.
was.
Well, I mean, because you know,
For
look,
the
look, look,
times
look,
it
look.
was.
Look, we was a
Shit.
fake gated community because you know we
Yeah.
had a gate like
You gotta-
closed
The gate
in.
really
You
closed
had to,
in.
yeah, you had to,
Yeah,
you had to
yeah.
have
But
a
y'all
key
was
to get
also
in that
across-
motherfucker.
yeah,
But
you had to
then
have a
that
key.
shit
But
was
across the
real.
street from Spring Garden Projects.
Right. But we had our own little world.
Yeah, they-
you know what I mean? It's
They
our
all,
own little
hey,
world.
listen, they all come up like Iraz. He come from a good cul-de-sac. And this time,
My street is not a cul-de-sac. It's
you
just
know.
the one block that exists between 5th
They
and 6th.
come up in good
and Parish
homes,
don't pick
y'all.
up again till the
Everybody
projects.
from
Up in
look,
good
everybody
homes.
past Kearney is called Hoffman Place.
They come up
That's
in
what
good
we call
homes. No,
it,
we
Hoffman
called it
Place.
Delaware
Yeah.
because back then that shit
Yeah,
was
it
like
yeah,
Delaware.
Yeah, right.
Like you lived
They-
up there,
yeah,
you was
they
living
got the
somewhere.
good houses. Y'all had money.
You know what I'm saying?
Every-
First of all, I feel like our entire neighborhood, no matter where you live, was a middle class community.
Nah, I ain't gonna agree with that one. Y'all
mean,
shit was
but-
our shit was Poe.
Well,
My
you know,
sneakers used to
J-Ryder,
talk, y'all.
I was sheltered.
Right.
I was in the house. Everybody know me as Poozy little sister. I didn't even go to school with y'all.
Right.
Like nobody really got to know me
And
until I
it's so
started having
crazy,
house
she not
parties
that
between
young.
my
Well, listen,
basement and my cousin Lindy house. Tanya
me and
knew me
her.
since I was 6,
Yeah.
and I was a brownie and
'Cause
Girl Scout.
We was a brownie and Girl Scout. This is how long me and her go back.
Yeah,
Right
they
there,
We go back.
way
Right
The
there,
Gill.
the Gill
The
on
Gill.
7th
The Gill.
Fairmount.
The Gill on 7th Fairmount. Yes.
Again,
Yes.
our neighborhood
They go
had
way back.
families. Our neighborhood had
Mhm.
community. We did things, regardless if you was poor
Oh,
or middle
shit.
class.
Speaking of, I got a cabaret coming up for everybody in the community free.
serious?
It's free. It's free.
You having
Nice.
a?
It's called giving back. You know what I'm
Why
saying?
you doing this?
That's right.
They ain't got to
Because you
be
know I
nothing
was
but
going to
they
ask you
ass.
about your events coming up in a minute.
Yeah,
I
they
was
ain't got
just
to bring
about
nothing
get
but
to
they
that.
ass, man. The real shit. Because
That's
them
nice.
old heads, I'm doing all these fucking events. I'm going to do something for these people. They ain't going
When you
That's
going to do it?
nice. That's
You know what?
what's up.
Probably by the middle of May.
By the
Like,
middle
it's
of
really
May.
coming up. Cause it's like, this Shantae ST Catering, cook the food.
Yes.
And, I know they're going to want drinks, but it's like, do I?
Tell them BYOB.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a
BYOB,
cabaret.
yeah, it's a
Yeah.
cabaret.
Tell them
of
BY.
course.
Where you gonna have it at?
At that joint down.
13th and Wallace.
No, at 7th and Pop, where that church is
At
at.
the-
Where everybody repass be at now and shit. You
What?
know, so,
Ukrainian church?
no, the joint right next, right where Greg House at, like on 7th and.
The
Brown.
Orthodox church.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
right
okay,
there.
okay,
Ukrainian
You know, they got like
Orthodox
it's an
church.
event space in there. It's nice.
Yeah,
I
it's
ain't gonna
really
lie.
nice. My cousin got married there last
Yeah,
summer.
we're
Nice.
gonna do that
Okay.
joint.
All right. That's
Oh,
nice.
so
Yeah.
for those of y'all who are part of the Northern Liberties community,
right.
from 6th Street, I'm sorry, 8th Street to, I guess, what's that, 6th?
No, listen. I'm doing it for the community, but I see.
So the white people
I'm
can show
neutral.
up?
No, not that. I'm just saying. I'm neutral with Richard Allen. Richard Allen, my folks from Richard Allen can come too.
All right.
My
That's
old heads
good.
from up
That's
there
good.
can
Listen,
yeah, I'm telling you.
Don't bring that neighborhood war turf shit to the motherfucking
No, them old heads.
No,
they
the old
good.
heads,
They
it's
good.
just the
I'm
young
talking
bucks.
to the young people that's gonna come. Don't
It's
bring
just
that
the
shit
young
to the
bucks.
cabaret.
It's
First
just
of
the
all, it's a
young bucks.
cabaret, so y'all don't even need to be coming for real, for real.
Nah.
Cabaret just always sounded 35 and older
Yeah,
to
the
me.
old geezers. There's gonna be a lot of old geezers there.
Remember, what's
I'm
this
saying?
shit? What's the hall that used to sit there? Everybody used to have right here. Casilio's.
Oh,
The
yeah,
hall.
Yo,
man.
Mama,
Don't y'all miss
I
Casilio's?
forgot about
I
that
miss
shit.
it.
Damn,
I
right there
missed
across-
that shit.
I had-
And then they
Yeah.
turned that to a shelter or something after
No,
that.
they
it's
turned it into
houses.
fucking $1 million houses.
Yeah, they houses
Oh yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
that's right there. I'm
Yeah.
tripping right across from Broad
Yeah,
Pharmacy.
yeah.
I miss
The
Casilio.
old Broad
I used to have to
Pharmacy.
go. I had to go there for parenting classes when I adopted my youngest son.
Nice.
I had to go there. Concilio's. I
Yeah,
gave my parents their 50th
Concilio's.
birthday. Was it their 50th
Everybody
birthday
around
party
the
there?
way
That was
had
the
a
shit.
party. Yo, we
Yeah.
gave them a lot of
We
business.
gave them a
We gave them
lot
a
of
lot of
business.
business. We gave them a lot. People. Matter of fact, my family member, she got married in Casilio's.
I said that was the first step to trying to get the brown folks out of the neighborhood because Concilio is a Latino
yeah, it is.
community.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
they exist. They on North 5th Street, closer to the Fairhill section,
Yeah, I know
Mhm.
where
you're talking
more
about.
Latinos are. But that was their first step in getting rid of the Puerto Ricans out the
That's
neighborhood.
Crazy. Yeah, Casilio's was all like that.
Concilio's definitely that was.
They had a kitchen. You had your own.
That
food.
was
You
all
could
that,
cook.
man.
All
That was
that.
all
Yeah,
that.
it
That
was a
was all
nice
that.
big
They
space.
had parking. You had to worry about
Parking,
parking
parking.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Bathroom,
joint. They
yeah,
knocked that joint
Concilio's.
clean. Like everything down there is gone. They
Yes.
tore my mom and Fairmount Manor
So
all the way
and-
the fuck
and
down.
I was going to bring that up. So here's
All
my
the way
problem with
down.
them tearing down Fairmount Manor. Fairmount Manor was low income
Wow.
housing. The entire what's that 2-3 blocks of apartments.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So now that they're tearing it down and rebuilding it, I heard or through research and my viable and credible sources that only from when I worked in housing for the city, literally only like 2% of the units being built have to be low income. So
I'm
you
about to say, 'cause I
literally
heard that joint is going to be like regular, like
no, but
shits.
they have to put some low income
Mhm.
housing there, mostly because the entire property was low income housing, and then there's projects right there too that are never going nowhere that the folks in the neighborhood be crying about. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers moved to a neighborhood
Right.
bordered by projects. Don't cry about that shit now.
Exactly.
And it's not the black folks from the projects that's robbing y'all asses. It's the fucking junkies. Every time, let me tell you, I'm on the Northern Liberties community Facebook page, and I love
I
it.
know,
Every
I'm
time
on
they
it too.
post,
I just
my
look.
packages were stolen, and they post a video. It's
Good.
always some weirded out white folks.
Good.
Oh,
Like, do you realize
Always.
where you live at? Like, do you like look? Did you do your research? Before
They
you
think
moved
because
in?
they came here and they spend $2,000 on rent
No.
and their house costs 1.2 million that it means that the neighborhood is supposed to be hunky dory.
No.
It's not.
Mm-mm.
And I want them to stop taking
We
their
still in
dogs
there.
off leash. Everybody ain't dog friendly. The way my allergies is set up, I will kick the shit out of your fucking dog when it comes
See,
over.
I don't
So-
like to see like.
Because there's always the big ones that be trying to jump on me, and I'm like, "Yo, lady, pull your fucking."
Yeah, I
So
don't
wait,
like
do
them
they still have the
dog-friendly
dog park that's
spots.
on like Oriental
They
Street?
still have that.
Okay.
Like
I don't like
love
them
little
dog-friendly
dogs and little
spots. I'm sorry.
hypoallergenic dogs and little cute dogs. I want me a toy poodle so bad, but it's always this one lady that be like off leash walking her big ass fucking. I don't. It's a the fuck is it?
King course.
No, it's not that big. It's
No,
it's.
right, that nigga eat your ass.
First of all,
I'm just saying.
yeah, a cane corso come at me off a leash. It's a whole fucking problem. But it's just it's a lab, little chocolate lab. It's actually kind of cute. But lady, I don't like your fucking dog.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody likes your dog.
Hey, I Rizzle, can I shout my little promo out real
Listen,
quick?
I was about to say we got like 5 minutes left. This is the
Yeah.
time for
That was
y'all
good.
to promo your podcast. It was quick because I was
'Cause y'all
late.
be
My
late.
apologies.
Y'all can't be on time for shit.
No,
You-
that's
you
not
know what's
true.
funny?
I
No,
actually
fuck
was
that.
on time for your
This
podcast.
motherfucker got here like 5:10, but can't get to the fucking shit
I
until
was
6:30.
on time for your
It's fucking-
podcast.
You
Actually,
You must
so
be off today.
I pull. Listen to me.
She can't.
I pull up. To,
Not at 5:10, because your ass get there about
No.
6:10.
No, I pull up to our joint
she was on
always.
time last time because
And-
Negatron.
Yeah.
Negatron.
Watch tomorrow.
6:01
Watch me
is
be on time.
late.
Anyway,
6:01
outside
is
of the
It is.
Out of Pocket podcast, which happens every Tuesday,
Every
from
Tuesday.
6 to 8,
6 to
to
7:30. Another
Yeah.
person at 7:30.
from 6 to 7:30 ish, maybe 8 o'clock.
Right.
You can. Yeah, y'all tell me about where y'all can find y'all show. I know where to find it because I follow y'all on Instagram and Facebook.
Oh
and
wait,
all
so
that.
we had a big thing this morning because you know this guy right here. You gonna tag her the wrong person and the wrong.
Well, you know what?
Did you see I corrected
You
that?
know what? No, I didn't see
I
it.
was
was-
looking. I
He
said,
wasn't wrong.
No,
come
I
at
actually
me.
commented. Jay Ryder actually is right.
I didn't see
have
that.
a high rise 420.
High-rise.
I have
I don't-
floor
That
storage.
high-rise
Listen,
joint
I have
ain't come
iRise
pop up.
17. I have Over a
'Cause
Drink.
you know
and
what
I have
happened?
iRise Promo Life.
No, hold
Some
on.
of my pages
What
are
happened
private,
was
some of them are
And I
private.
said he gonna
somehow
check me
I
on
didn't
our
know.
page.
No, hold on. Somehow
That was funny.
I didn't know that I blocked fucking Over a Drink podcast. Cause I didn't know who. I'm like, who the fuck is that? When I went to go at this drink today, I said, "Say you have to unblock, can't be mentioned." I said, "Oh shit." I don't
This
like
nigga done
motherfuckers
blocked
come-
my podcast.
motherfuckers
y'all.
just be hitting you up out the
He
blue.
ain't
I
mean
didn't
it.
know.
He ain't mean it.
I didn't know. So
Oh,
now
Keith
I
White is
unblocked it.
watching.
I tagged the joint.
I gotta get his wife
But
Mercedes up
I,
here.
I text high rise. But anyway, check this
High-Rise
out.
High Rise 420 is my public stoners page.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
that's
a
what I was
stoner,
like, look,
y'all.
but wait a
I'm not a
minute. I
stoner
said,
anymore.
I said, yo, you're following the wrong folks. I don't know them.
Yeah.
No, he's following all the right folks.
Well,
I
listen.
just have a
Funny.
bunch of places I could be found on social media because my iRise 17 page is private because everything that's for
Right,
if
that's
you
the
really
page
know
I
me.
follow.
That's if
Yeah,
you
I
really
figured that. I said,
know
I
me.
think that's for family and friends.
All right.
Yeah, that's if you really know me.
Listen, y'all. Out of Pocket Podcast. Get your phones out. Follow that shit right now. Me and my co-host, First Class Forever, each
Yep,
and
yep,
every
yep.
Tuesday. Tomorrow we actually have Philly Nate on the show.
Really?
We have Philly
Y'all
Nate.
got Philly.
Philly
So
Nate
on the
I'm
show
glad I
tomorrow.
didn't ask him to
Show.
come today because that would have been a back to back.
Well, you know, hey, listen, we back to back. We gonna be tomorrow.
I know,
so
we
let's
gonna
But
be
get
that's
this
tomorrow.
different. Y'all trying to get now. I'm telling all my followers to follow y'all now. That's why.
No.
Right, that's what this is about. That's what this is about. You know what I mean?
And
We
I
all-
We
also,
go over to drink cousins over here. We gonna bring our out of pocket cousins over there.
because I, you know,
That's how you
like,
do
and
it.
she know I like to promote my shit.
Promote
So
your
I'm
shit.
at Lou and Shoes every Wednesday,
Every
y'all.
Wednesday.
Karaoke 6 until.
Karaoke.
And I'm also at Lou and Shoes on Fridays, Hip Hop Fridays. But I do everything, y'all. You need tickets to Lit AC. I got them. I got nephew Tommy Lunell Teray coming April 29th.
Shout out to Raymond Anthony on Instagram. Raymond
Keswick
Anthony
Theater.
LOL.
I got Eddie Griffin coming in August.
Gotta
I
shout
have
my
my
peoples out.
birthday party in Houston,
Houston.
July
I'm going.
28th to the 31st. It's
You going?
officially my birthday that
No, I'm
weekend.
serious. You gonna go?
Yeah,
I
know,
already booked my
so
plane ticket.
Make
Yeah,
sure y'all
yeah,
come
yeah,
holler
yeah,
at me.
yeah.
J Ryder _events.
I told Jay to come.
And
Come
I also have a party at The Union Hall, August 12th, white party. All you can
That's
eat,
your-
all you can
that's
drink.
your
That's
birthday
my
party.
Yeah,
official.
that's your birthday party.
All you can eat, all you can drink, and I got a surprise guest coming through. Nobody knows. Nobody knows with me.
I
So
guess he ain't gonna tell us so.
nobody's gonna know.
So
Well, we
I
be
just
there
want to
to
say,
find
y'all niggas in these white parties. I am too
Yo, I'm
clumsy
whited
to
down.
be wearing white.
Yo,
I'm
listen.
too clumsy to put
But
on
see,
white.
Well, I'm gonna do
Guess
white
what?
with a
Dark
splash.
skin to
Being
put
though
on
it's
white.
my party, I
I'ma do
might,
white
I
with a
might have
splash
on
or
black
something.
since it's my
Since it's
party.
your party.
Right.
Because you know,
And
black
then
make
that-
everybody
right.
look
I
good.
know
They say,
that's
right? We'll see though.
Oh shit. That's all I
Take
wear.
my
My closet.
So
is all
aside from
black.
everything that they got going on with Out of Pocket and Jay Ryder with his events,
Yeah.
tonight, Punchline Philly.
Tonight.
7
Tonight,
p.m. We got
Mad
Skills,
Skills.
aka Mad Skills,
That skills.
doing his Hip Hop Confessions podcast featuring PD Crack and Freeway.
Philly
Right
Free.
after that, he's gonna do a game of hip hop trivia
Yeah.
based on Hip Hop Confessions. Prizes actually sponsored by Philly Nate
Philly
and
Nate.
Jim Beam.
Hey.
So we're gonna
I
have
was
some
gonna
Jim.
go down that joint. I really was. I really
You
was gonna
going,
go
you
down
going.
that joint. Y'all know
When I
y'all.
get down there,
y'all-
I'll put your
We
name in case
going.
you decide to show up.
Well,
I said in case you decide to show
Well,
up.
you a little late for that because I'm already.
got plans.
I'm just saying if you just say you put my name on it when you get there.
Oh, that means he already got his name down
I mean,
there,
you know,
and I just don't even know about it.
You know, I just if
Shit,
I
I'm
come,
hoping that I go with
if
my
I
name
come, I
down
know
there
I'm good. You know what I mean?
because Skills is my brother and all, but that's Team Gemini. He might have forgot to
Mm.
put his little sister down, as you know.
And what time that joint start?
It starts at 7. So
Oh,
when I
shit.
leave here,
Yeah.
me and
Oh, well.
Taya probably gonna go park one of the cars.
Yeah.
Park her car by her crib so she can get a good parking spot.
Mhm.
Because real quick, I'm gonna tell y'all, is Sister Khadijah here? All right, real quick, I'm gonna tell y'all. So on Out of Pocket podcast, Jay Ryder was teasing us because he said me and Taya are two of the toughest gangsters he know that's scared of the dark, right?
Oh Lord have mercy.
So we was laughing about how she leaves every light in her fucking house on when she's in there. So on Tuesday, and she'll probably talk about it on her show.
I am.
Tuesday after the show, she hit me Wednesday morning like, "Yo, somebody tried to break into
I
my
couldn't
house."
believe it. I thought it was April
thought,
Fool's
no,
Day already.
Listen, I said, did they hear this shit and try to scare me or some crazy shit? Cause
She thought we pranked her.
when I
I
say,
definitely-
when
I
I,
would not do
say,
no prank
but
like
but
that.
but wait, this the funny part. After I called the cops, right? I said, wait till I call them in the morning and tell them what happened.
I couldn't
That shit
believe
was
it. I'm telling you.
scary
I couldn't
as hell.
believe it.
I'm looking out my peephole at the motherfucker. I'm just like, I'm stepping away. I'm like, 911. I'm like, he right here.
See, the fact that she saw him through the peephole out of scared the shit up. Motherfucker, you about to get shot. You know,
See, you know what?
I
I'm
told
telling
her,
you, I'd have-
I told her, I'd have been like,
I'm
"Babe, is
telling you.
that you?" Make her think
No,
a
what?
whole nigga
Listen,
here.
listen,
Like,
listen,
nah.
listen. I was going to do that, right?
Oh, you
But
about to
then
get
I
shot,
said-
pussy?
but
Like,
then
that
I
nigga with a
said-
hard ass.
But then I said, suppose he push in. You know what I mean? Because if he push in,
Nah, that
like,
ain't gonna push in. When you
that
say,
shit gonna go down.
Truth be told, you pushing on me.
Man.
you
I,
will
I've been
get
waiting to
shot.
use this new fucking gun. Like, you
That's what
scared,
I'm
man.
saying.
You
You
scared the
will.
shit out that
But
nigga.
now
You
I
got the
got,
fuck
see,
out
look,
of
I
there.
I got my ring cam set up. I could talk through that shit. I'm waiting for motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I was up like, yeah.
That was crazy, man.
No, it was rude, but it was, you know what, the most part, because what's funny, I texted Jay that night. I said, I got all my lights on, right? Just joking,
Laughing
right?
and shit. Yeah.
Right, listen. I said,
Oh,
look,
shit, I'm about to- yeah, I'm
look,
about to-
listen.
Pour me another
Yeah,
got all my
shot.
lights on. So I just so happened
Maybe I don't
I
need
didn't
another
sleep in
shot.
my room
All right,
that
go
night.
ahead. You gotta,
I fell asleep on the couch. I falls asleep on the couch. I hear my lock go. I said, what the? Hold on.
Me and Ty ain't gonna take that with us. The punchline.
No, I'm not. No,
baby.
I'm chilling.
All right,
Oh,
so
you don't wanna
y'all heard it here first. Jay Ryder got August 12th
Yes.
at the Union Hall White Party. We're gonna join him there.
July
Houston-
28th.
Give me the dates for Houston again.
July 28th through the 31st is my actual birthday. 7/31, July 31st.
H Town. What you
We
mean?
in H-Town partying.
I made plans.
I think you're gonna be somewhere different.
Where the
China
fuck
White.
I'ma be?
I'll tell you when you get off the air.
Oh
But
my
I think
gosh,
you
I
would.
got
I
a
think
booking
you-
conflict.
I think I think you do. But we'll see how that's gonna work.
We gonna see if they come to Houston. You know, they
coming,
make it sound good on the air, but we'll see if they make it to Houston.
Oh shit!
I know you're right. Like, see, look, why I know your schedule when you don't.
I
She,
totally
whatever
forgot.
whatever they talking about,
Damn it!
I
I
was
gotta go to
forgot.
Houston because my trip is paid for. I'm going on Cam's 50th birthday cruise.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah,
go.
can't
Yeah,
forget.
yo, listen. I
Brian
wanted to
B,
go
if
because
you
my
listening,
shit.
I can't
Yo,
go to Houston. B, I can't. Me and Brian planned on.
Yo,
We was gonna room
real
together. We
shit.
was talk about the splash party. I was gonna take
That's
it to the strip
Cam's
club.
birthday, and that's my man. We Leos. I wanted to go to fucking on
Fucking
a
Leos.
cruise.
Look,
I wanted to
I'm
go on
gonna
a
say
cruise.
Jay
man.
Jay Ryder is a Leo that I could fuck with though. I
You
went
know?
out with a Leo the other day. I'll tell you about that later
God
on.
rest
Time.
you. Look, please.
Damn,
No, listen,
I wanted to
real
go on
quick,
that
you know,
fucking
Leos,
cruise,
you know
man.
what?
I'm telling you.
Leos always bring out the fun side of me. Like one of my best friends, Dre is a Leo. Dre brings the absolute funnest me. Like I'm the funnest time around Dre. Cause I can be me. He don't give a fuck. He don't judge me.
Oh,
Nothing. He just, you know what I mean? So, you know, like I can deal with your Leos,
I
but they
forgot-
arrogant as fuck.
I forgot the one
all right, you know
more
they arrogant.
Come on,
motherfucking
promote,
public
promote,
announcement.
promote.
Ditch Day, June 28th.
Well, you know, Ditch Day,
Go to
June
the link
28th.
in my
I'm
bio.
definitely going to be there.
I'm coming to this one.
I always promote Ditch
I
Day
am. I'm
hard.
coming to this one.
Tables are
No,
going.
but wait. Guess how
It's
I'm
at
coming.
Kavanaugh's.
Guess how I'm coming.
I'm feeling
I'm getting on
sundress.
somebody's list. I ain't paying for shit.
Listen,
She says as Jay Ryder sitting there.
yeah, we part of the media team. She'll be in there. Don't worry about it.
I'm already.
I'm coming to this one.
Shout
I'm
out to
definitely
Philly
coming to
Nate.
this
My
one.
bro know I promote hard for him, so
I'm definitely
he already hit
coming
me and
to
was
this
like,
Ditch
"You're
Day.
already on the list." I was like, "I hope so." The way I promote.
Y'all killing
All
me with
my
these
friends
lists.
buy
Like,
tickets.
Wait, listen. I'm gonna tell you.
I had like
I'm gonna tell
30
you how
people
you.
buy tickets to Ditch
I'm gonna
Day.
tell you how. There you go. I'm gonna tell you how you get on a list and
At
get
least 30.
the bone through at you. You gotta promote people's shit.
I promote the hell out of my
always.
family
No,
shit.
like-
No, we talking about this upcoming shit, this white party and all this
Well,
type
yeah,
of shit.
oh no, definitely got
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Got you, no problem.
I got.
no.
Y'all relevant.
No,
like I can see if y'all
support-
wasn't relevant. Y'all
I support
relevant.
Jay Ryder
Yeah,
because he
I'm
likes to
saying.
throw me
Why
a
you
fly
never
birthday
put it
party
in
every year.
Y'all relevant.
No, he throw all of us a nice
I ain't
He
gonna
throws
hold
us
you.
all of
fly
us a
birthday
nice
parties
party.
every year.
Tanya was at one of the ditch days. I had a table and
I
shit
had my
for her.
birthday party. It was nice. It was
And she told me, I don't think I
so
never
nice.
been to Ditch Day. I
It
said,
was
how
so
the
nice.
fuck
Yo,
did you
she keeps
forget?
saying that.
I be
Yeah,
forgetting.
I said, how the fuck you
I
forget?
everything.
All right, so we got
Everything.
Ditch Day, June 28th,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That's at Kavanaugh's.
And if they missed the last one, or they
Sundressy,
was
if
there,
you
they're
missed the
now.
last one, go to Ditch Day PHL on Instagram. See
I
what
was
you
tripping
missed.
that they had a
If you
whole
follow me,
Instagram
go to my
page. I'm
Instagram. I was
dying.
like, yo,
Love
it's
it.
3:00 in the
Love it.
afternoon on
Love it.
Wednesday.
Love it.
Why the fuck are like 2,000 people in
Yeah.
here and another 800 trying to get in? Ditch
It was
Day is
crazy.
the vibe. I don't care what my cousin said. Ditch Day is the
Yeah.
fucking
I'm
vibe.
And there was a couple angry people because because of security had a cut line, but that's all straightened out. That won't happen. Everybody who
It
paid
never
for a
happens at
ticket,
Kavanaugh's. But
exactly.
I'm telling
It
y'all,
never
get there
happened.
early. The party starts at 11. It's over. They say 4. They always extend it to 5.
It's always
I
five
am
for real.
telling you, if you want to park on Delaware Avenue, show up at 10:30. I showed up I actually got there at
I'm
11
gonna park
o'clock.
at my house
I
and
parked
catch a
across
I'll
the street
park
from the
at
video
Sugar
venue.
House like I always do. Don't care
Look,
if
I'm
y'all
too lazy
watching
to
or
walk.
whatever
Look, I
live or
live
whatever the
close.
fuck
I'm
y'all
gonna
is
take an
now.
Uber.
No, because they talk
It-
about
it
when
should
y'all gonna
maybe
get
be
told
not
y'all
even 10
parking
hours
in.
from my
They
crib.
don't
I
know
don't know,
who's
I'm
in
too
Sugar
cheap.
House and they don't know who's out. So they can't never tow your shit out
but
of
you're
there.
not
That's
gonna park at
bullshit.
Sugar House
I
for
parked there.
Kavanaugh's.
Oh yeah, Kevin, I
Kavanaugh's
forgot.
is
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot
thinking about the
further.
other
Oh
joint.
yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
cat. Now that I'm
Sugar
catching
House
Uber,
is
like you said.
listen. Sugar House is the parking spot for the
Yeah.
Fillmore Punch.
Yeah, you know what? I
Anything you
forgot
wanna
about
I
do.
park on that
man.
little alley street.
I
Fuck
forgot
that.
about that,
I
right?
wish
You
a
gotta get there
motherfucker
early.
would in my
I do
neighborhood
get there
try
early,
me.
actually. I
parks-
get there
I
early,
parks
so
in the alley street because you know
Yeah.
why? I wish a motherfucker would.
I
okay?
park. You know I park at
Motherfucker.
Dave and Buster's.
for Kavanaugh's.
Yep.
And if you
All-
buy something,
all
you
the
get
time.
$10 off parking.
Well, and if you get there early enough, it's free.
All right, so we got Ditch
Yeah.
Day, we got the White Party, we got Houston Weekend, J Ryder _ events.
Absolutely.
That's where you find out all this information. I'm gonna wrap it up because we did go over. I appreciate you.
All right. Thank y'all. Thanks for
you
having
can
us.
Follow
Bye-bye.
First Class Forever, and that is 1ST Class, the number 4 EVA.
Yes.
You can follow both of them. Out of Pocket Podcast. It is OUTTA Podcast on all social medias. We out. We'll see you next week. Willfully, my co-host will be here. I know Dame won't. He quiet quit. Thank you, Took, as
fucking dying
always.
at
I'm
quiet
on my
quit.
way to the Fillmore.
Hey.
Hip Hop Confessions, Hip Hop Trivia with Mad Skill.
We